All right. So unfortunately, this is round 5. We had 2 players that were eager to start. So we have Daniel Murphy on Elves, and we have Mark on Blue-White Spirits. We saw a little bit of Blue-White just a little bit ago.
Yep, so we have Beast Whisperer on Daniel Murphy's side right now. Drawing a bunch of cards.
Yeah.
And the Dwynen's Elite just cast there. Looks like, what is that? Oh, looks like a path hit the to the Zuri. One of the Elf Lords, I believe. It's gone now. Another trigger off Beast Whisperer.
So he can just start
Spell Quilling, whatever that
the Heritage.
yeah, Heritage.
Another Heritage.
There's another Heritage.
Sure.
Oh my goodness. He's close to going infinite here. He just needs a couple Nettle Sentinels. He can actually just make all the mana he wants.
So sure, he has 3. Let's see.
There's one Nettle Sentinel.
There's another Nettle Sentinel. Should go down to 2. There's a Zeri. So the other one's the actual just Elf Lord, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's one, the Nettle Sentinel. So this is good.
This is actually like nearly infinite now, because you can tap the Nettle Sentinels for mana. He taps both of them and then one of the other creatures that came in, and then every green spell he casts, we would untap a Nettle Sentinel. So he's gonna be very close to be able to Crater Huffing him this turn.
And he has the hoof in his hand, which are
So let's
really
go trigger
amazing.
trigger. Yep, untaps the 2 elves, untaps the 2 Nettle Sentinels, and every new creature he plays, he can just untap it, and the Crater Hoof is like 30 power and just smash. Oh, does he only have 1 Nettle Sentinel? I thought that was the other one.
No, he only has 1.
Okay, so
But he
needs to find
can
one more
draw into it with Beast.
Mm-hmm. It's actually close to just casting. He's at 5 mana now. Down to 2 for that.
Mm-hmm.
He can go back up to 5. 5 creatures all go to hand. And a lot of 1 mana ones too, which is good.
Did you not say that's what he did in the one match you were
He
watching
did.
too?
He was playing. Granted, the guy had like settled them he played the Wings of Abandon, the new like path overloaded it like 3 times. So he had like 20 lands out. So he probably had every land out of his deck. So he's just flipping 5 creatures off that. Dwynen's Elite's great too because it creates another 1/1, so you can tap it for mana again. He's up to 7. 7 mana here. How big is a Crater? Oh, there's another Nettle Sentinel. So he just needs, I think, 1 more creature to cast here. That the Lantern Elves will do it probably, and then he has 8. Chris Crater have an 8 cost.
It's 5 and 3, I believe. So it has an 8.
Yep, and that's game. So that was a quick one for Elves. That was looked like Legacy Elves. That was a combo kill. Like, oh my goodness.
He had basic forests out there, right? He didn't have cradles. Are we sure he didn't have cradles out there?
Man, it looked like it. Well, I guess we're going post-sport now already.
So
Yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff. Let me see on Daniel's
So we were
side.
just talking about the Herald. I'm assuming the Herald's coming in.
Guys, Herald. Yeah, it says creatures can't be countered by spells or abilities. So the thing that's interesting about it is that it doesn't stop Spell Queller, because Spell Queller exiles it from the stack, and there's not that many counter spells out of Marc's deck that is gonna actually do anything. Unified Will is not good in this matchup.
No, it's not good in this
So
matchup.
I think that he's probably not gonna bother bringing that in. It's probably mostly just for the like blue-white matchup or something like that. So I think there's a good chance those aren't coming in.
Yeah, so Mark even has...
I could see something like Pithing Needle potentially coming in just to name the just to stop Aether Vial shenanigans, or something like Rex Age maybe for that. Choke possibly. There's not enough islands in the deck though.
No.
Most of them are fast lands. There are a decent amount of shock lands. Chokes I think is a lot better against Bant Spirits because they're running a lot more fetches and shocks. Against blue white, they're running all the fast lands in the deck, and so it's not as good. But I could see it depending on what he wants to have to take out.
Yeah, I really see Daniel Murphy you obviously say he's pile shoving. I really think he just went, yep, I don't need anything.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to bring in.
And I know Mark really well. Mark's probably in his head right now thinking, like, how do I beat this and this and that. Yep. He's questioning everything. But
so Blessed Alliance and Worship,
yeah,
those are the two. Worship is insane. If he lands Worship, he probably cannot lose. Elves does not have enough removal to deal with it, so Worship will just win him the game. The Blessed Alliance is just a removal spell, essentially. If he just does what he did that game and just put it in Crater Hoof and just swing with just Crater Hoof, Blessed Alliance will make him sack it. Eidolon of Rhetoric could be another one too.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because it stops those crazy turns like that he just had. So I think there is a lot from Mark's side he can bring in for sure. Probably those 4 or 5 cards. Let's see. I see a.
So I would have thought the Thalia would have came out.
Yeah, he might have enough other stuff to take out potentially.
There's a selfless. I don't think you play it, or maybe you do play it this turn.
It's always okay. Oh yeah, hit for 1. Swing. There you go. Get your damage in. So yeah, the Dana falls down to 19. Yep. And we have the Elvish Archdruid. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Elvish Archdruid.
Yep. Trigger. Smash for 4. So going on the aggro plan here for Mark. He did miss a land drop, but he's got a quick hog. Looks like he drew an Aether Vial, which kind of sucks. Sucks drawing that anytime after turn 1.
Well, there's that Netho Sentinel, which is really good. Well,
Yeah.
there it is. So right now he's producing a bunch.
Yeah, so right now he has a ton of mana, but he doesn't have anything to do with it yet. He just has a lot of... And he can dump his whole hand, but there's like... I guess his elves are getting big enough.
He has no draw ability right now.
Yeah, nothing to draw cards, and nothing. And doesn't have a Cradle Hoof to dump his mana into.
Which is fine. He can just... He knows he doesn't really have Wrath effects. So he can just dump his board and just get all the pumps and everything.
So, yeah, I'm assuming it's Vile, Mausoleum Wanderer.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much power is on the side of the board. Math is for blockers, and I am not blocking in this one. So, yeah, I got no idea. So it looks like he's repping Path, which I do not think he has. So,
Hollow, this is the last round. This is round 5 for the night.
Yeah. We might have to find another game because this. Oh my goodness, Pith Needle. Yeah, Pith Needle I assume came in just for the Vial, just because that's probably the way that the Dana lose this match is getting a super quick draw with Vial. It doesn't. I mean, Thalia doesn't matter at all, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Yes, Thalia though, he has to pay 1 more for that.
Yeah, I'm saying like he's empty-handed right now, and he doesn't. Does he have any activated abilities? Let me go yell at him just in case.
Let's stop it for a second. Let's tell him to pay 1 more. He should be paying 2. There it is. There you go, guys. We got it for him. Thank you, Magician. We saw that. We just trying to let him resolve it. I don't think it made a big issue right now.
Yeah, I don't think it matters, but I know the Elvish Clan Car has an activated ability, so he might have to have 1 extra creature for it.
Yeah.
So it may come up.
Mark is trying to count, like we said, counting is for blockers, and obviously he's trying to block here.
So yeah, you can throw a bunch of stuff, Sax Elven Spirit, but I mean everything is like getting +3/+3 because he has 3 lords.
Yeah.
And you can grab another one because that's yeah. Does that lord go to hand or the battlefield? Goes to the battlefield.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so that was a quick one.
All right, let me go find somebody else because that was an insanely fast game. Holy crap. Okay. I'll be back.
That was extremely fast, guys. We didn't think Elves was going to go off that quick.